Welcome back. At just 23, our next guest has already built an impressive resume. He's got a Juno Award, Juno Award winner, Polaris Prize nominee, and also is being hailed as the future of R&B here in Canada.
And he smells really good. With his name landing on every Artist to Watch list, we wanted to sit down with him to talk about his rise and his latest project, For the Boy in Me. Please welcome singer-songwriter Dylan Sinclair. Melissa was reading the intro and you were wafting into my nose, so I was like, and he smells so really good, y'all. All right, so let's talk about your debut album, Proverb, right? This was released independently. You got millions of streams, and you also got a Juno nomination out of it. And I know a lot of artists have had that conversation as to whether it's good to be independent or sign with a label. So based on your experience, what's your advice?
I'm not one to give advice, really, but I can definitely speak on my own experience. So what major labels have that a starting independent artist does not have is a lot of money and relationships. But I value ownership of my work, and my philosophy is pretty much just that with social media nowadays, you can really build organically and like at your own pace with your fan base. And that's what we've been doing. So me and my collaborator, my co-producer, Jordan Manswell, he's here with me today. We started our independent record label, 5 Stone Records. And yeah, the philosophy behind that is pretty much just that with faith and with passion, we can compete with the giants in the industry. Yeah.
Wow.
Good for you.
And you are well on your way because you just released your debut full-length album, For the Boy in Me. And you say, quote, "In a world where men are not encouraged to be vulnerable, this album disregards that." What does that mean?
I'm 23 years old. I went through a lot of growing pains at the time of writing this album, and I just vowed to be very uncut and raw in, you know, kind of speaking on that transitional period in my life. And it's been cool to see, like, the people that listen to me, they all kind of confide in the transparency of my lyrics. I've had people tell me that it helps them process their emotions better and stuff like that. It's been a cool, like, thing to see where the realer you get in your music, the more the people connect with it.
That's fantastic.
It's so real that, it is so real that you've actually decided you are going to stop showing the songs to people that you've written songs about ahead of time. Why have you decided to stop doing that?
Spill the tea.
You don't want all the tea, but
we want it.
it's a very intimate experience to, like, you know, you write something. I make R&B music, so it can get very romantic at times, and it's just like it can get very intimate. You have to be careful with, you know, who you share that experience with, because sometimes it can come with a lot of emotions that you're maybe not prepared for. For example, I had this one girl that I was seeing.
What's her name?
No. I'm already giving more than...
Okay, that's fine, go ahead.
Yeah, there was this one girl that I was seeing, and she was, like, very ready to leave me, and then I showed her a song, and it was like a complete 180. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
That's a bad thing?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. There's like superpowers in the music.
Listen,
I'm trying to understand.
There are men right now who are like, let me get a pen and paper. Let me write this out. Let me get my wife back. So that's actually really good. But I will take the heat off you because we're starting this new thing with musical artists where what we want to do is play a little game with you where we're going to read some of the lyrics to one of your songs and you have to guess the name of that song and then explain to us the meaning behind the words. Are you ready to play?
Okay.
Okay, we got a little graphic, something special.
Lyrical breakdown. Nice.
Okay, so let's start. All right, so Dylan, I don't give kisses sober. Guess I'm not really over it.
Oh, no.
Want to know how she's been? Is her heart getting colder? I don't know why I had to read it like that, but I just feel like I had to read it like that. So do you know the name of that song?
Of course.
Okay, what is it?
I Love My Ex.
Now, you better spill the tea
so
on that
funny.
one.
That's so funny. It's kind of self-explanatory, I guess, no? Like...
Do you want to go on to the next one?
Do you want to tell her her name?
Okay, next.
Okay,
I'm trying.
Okay, so here are the lyrics. If she's on your nerves and you're feeling nervous, do what you can to prove you're a man.
Oh.
Song?
narcissist.
That's right.
Question mark.
And what's the story?
With that, it's like, so I'm a lover boy, and being in being in relationships, right? Like, that was pretty much just me being like, don't give up so easily. Try and make it work as much as you can, because that's where your manhood lies. But obviously, I mean, the next lyrics are like, if it gets too much, you have to let it go. That's the healthy
And what's
thing
her
to
name?
do.
All right, Dylan, thank you so much for being here. You can catch Dylan Sinclair on the last show of his tour this Saturday, April 12th at the Danforth Music Hall. Tickets are available at ticketmaster.ca.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.